Welcome, fellow necromancers. I have done it. I have found the anti-tower defense game that I've been wanting to play for a long time. This is Tower Escape. Basically, well, let's look at the instructions. So, you've been captured by the elves, the most powerful necromancer in the kingdom, and locked you in a tower. Each level, you get to transform into a tiger snake, and you create the path that your minions will follow, and they will pick up stuff as they go. So they'll pick up like coins and treasure and potions and all kinds of other things. You'll see all sorts of different bits and pieces. You can look back on yourself, so you don't have to worry about like playing it like Snake. And you have to collect keys to complete the level and move on. Each level requires a certain number of keys before you can progress to the next level. So you get multiple waves per level as you start to get deeper and deeper. And this is fun, and it's tough. It can get really tough sometimes, but I love it. It's great. Since I've started playing this, there's been multiple updates already, and there's been an update done yesterday. So there might be a few changes that I'm not aware of, because, well, as we go and record this now. But yes, it's great. So you can play this for free online. I will put a link down below. It's now also on Steam, so you can wishlist it. It looks like the devs are hoping to release it sometime next year, which would be awesome. And well, let's dive in, give it a go. So immediately they've made changes here. I can see straight away. So what we have to do is we have our gold coins up the top corner. We can see how many keys we need to complete the floor that we're on, and the floor that we are currently on is 9-1. We have a skeleton, which when it dies, it will spawn a shield, and then the next one of your minions that picks it up will be protected from getting shot for a short period. I think shields take 2 hits to destroy, so it doesn't matter how much damage, it's just the number of hits. And then we've got a zombie. Each unit has a speed stat, a health stat, and a cooldown stat, and there is also a cost to buy them when you're in this screen. So the speed stat's quite obvious, that's how fast that unit can move, as is the health, that's how much damage it can take before it dies. The cooldown stat, though, is the amount of time it takes from that unit spawning until the next unit can spawn. So here we can see we've got goblins, they have a countdown to layer 1, and it gives us a little tooltip in the bottom there so you can actually see what I just explained. So we have skeleton and zombie. I don't think any of these have any specials, so we're not going to do anything this time. We could re-roll. We've got 3 points. These are only costing 2, but there's no point in re-rolling yet. This re-roll cost is going to go up as we play through more and more levels, and if we do actually re-roll anything, depends on how lucky we get. So I'm going to say done shopping. And we get another tooltip. Use the arrows to control your tiger snake. Create a path that your minions will use to pick up keys and treasure. Minions can only carry one item at a time. You can order your minions on the left by clicking and dragging. We hit continue. So we can reorganize here by just doing this. Once we get a much bigger list of minions, it's going to be very, very important. But for now, since the skeleton is the one that's going to drop something, we will put him up front. This is us in the bottom left-hand corner, looking very dazed at the moment. And in the top right corner here, we can see the archer. We can see the stats for the archer. So what their current range is, their damage, and their cooldown. So that's going to be how often they fire. So once we enter this red zone, if I just move the mouse in and out of the red zone, you can see it coming up. This archer will be able to fire at us. And the more they fire, I think the more XP they gain, so they get harder slowly. But for now, let's start off. We can avoid the archer as much as possible because we know that it's a large area and there's nothing else on the map at the moment that's a risk. Now that the snake's actually moving, even if I move my mouse over here, I can't see the range of the archer. So what we'll do is we're just going to come back on ourselves, come across, and then we'll come up from the bottom and we make it to the stairs to escape. And here come our minions. We can speed this up a little bit. They're going to wander around. One will pick up the coin, and then the key takes priority over the coin. So he drops the coin, and then the other one picks it up. Now, let's slow it down because we're going to come into the range of the archer here. So there they are, 3 damage. And you didn't get to shoot the zombie. And this is a new bit that's been added as well, which is quite nice. So we can now see exactly what was our stats are for this floor. So we've managed to get 1 key, 1 coin, 2 minions survived, and our most valuable player was the skeleton because he got the key. And we've unlocked the next floor because we only needed the 1 key to hit that floor. So we can now descend to the next floor. We've got some different units to choose. Now these have got some different abilities. So the doggo has stealth. Basically that means he'll be less likely to be shot at. And Frank here actually drops a spawn potion when he... Spawn potion? A boost potion when he dies. And a boost potion just makes the next minion that picks it up move much quicker. So what do we want to go with? He's got a speed of 6 and 10. And your health is 20, your health is 14. So he hasn't got as much health. We've got 4 coins to spend. Doggo is kind of okay, but I think I'll go with I'm gonna go with Frank. Frank's now added to our list. Now we can click on Frank and we'll drag him up to the top because he's got the boost ability. He also has less health than anyone else, so he is most likely to die. And we'll head into the next map. Now we've got some different characters here. We've got this little wizardy guy. So he doesn't have as much range as the archer, but he has a quicker cooldown and doesn't do as much damage. We've got this little knight who has a very short range, but has very high damage. And then we've got the archer. So, looking at this, we want to avoid the knight. You can see we've got an overlap here between the archer and the knight, so we want to avoid this area as much as possible. We need to get into this top corner to get the key, and a wizard. Do we go 3 damage cooldown 3, 2 damage cooldown 2? I think we should go the archer route. So we're going to cling to the walls and then come across this way, grab the key, head back, and get away from the archer as much as possible. We'll hit the shield because it's just there. We're going to take a lot of damage from the archer, but it is what it is. Hopefully we get both coins and the key, but we shall see. Off goes Frank, charging ahead. Now, one bad thing is, because I have gone back along this route, if Frank had died and dropped the key, then one of these would have picked it up and walked it all the way back down here, and we didn't really want that. But fortunately we avoided dying. We've got 1 key, we need 1 more key, so we're going to have to do a second wave. We're on floor 8, wave 1. You see briefly they picked up the shield there, but they all favour coins over shields. I think the preference is... these are the highest preference, treasure is the second highest preference, and then coins are the third, and then things like the shield come underneath that. So we got 1 key, we got 2 coins, all 3 minions survived, and we got Frank as the MVP. So we get to buy a new minion if we want one. Oh, we can buy another Frank. That's possibly not a bad idea. Let's buy another Frank. This might be a potion or death run, I think. So our minions are going to do things when they die. There's lots of different options. There's also abilities that will just proc as they as the minions walking around, or they can also activate when they get hit. And so we'll probably see some of the others, but we'll see how we go. So what have we here? We have got an extra archer hidden over here. So we've now got the 2 archers. We can avoid this archer mostly. We don't need to go anywhere near the knight. There's 1 coin. That might be nice to get just because greedy. So let's go... E... Coin... I'm going to grab the shield just because there's no harm in doing it. Just takes a little bit longer for them to get there. And to the exit. Go, Frank, go! Frank died, so he's just dropped a potion for the second Frank, who is now super fast. We can see our health stats in the top corner here, and we can actually mouse over them, and we can see where they currently stand. Skeleton is probably going to die, but Zombaby is back up. Just speed the game up a little. There goes Skeleton. He's dropped his shield. And Zombaby got the coin and made it out. Awesome. 1 key, 1 coin. That's all we had available. We've now got 2 or 2 coins. We can now go to the next level. Now we've got some interesting units, but no money. So Scott's quite cool. When Scott dies, he drops a coin. He's got good health and good speed. And the Knoll. This is good. So the older versions of the game, you couldn't see what the actual timer was for when they proc. This one actually now tells you, so we can see every 3 seconds he shields any nearby minions, and that is actually just a shield is kind of given to them. Then we got Swampy. When he dies, he heals any nearby minions. And what might be a nice ability is to be able to freeze one of these. So, for example, I could say freeze a Knoll, but have it cost something. So, like, make it like cost 1 gold, for example. So I could freeze him, and then next turn, if I still can't afford him, I would then have to pay some more gold to freeze him again. Still keep the number of entries in the shop the same, but it might be useful to make different builds. That'd be quite cool, actually. So here we go. Treasure chests are worth 5 coins. Continue. So treasure chest is right near the very beginning, so that's handy. We're not going to escape this little archer dude. We're not going to escape the either archer here or the wizard. We can easily dodge him. Okay, so we've got 4 guys. Our best bet, because we're never going to pick up 4 items, is probably going to go treasure chest, coin. Might not even be that, actually. Treasure chest, key, coin. So we would hopefully leave with the treasure chest and 2 keys. Let's see. Going to be a lot of damage being handed out here. If we can get past the wizard alive, that would probably be quite good. Oh, that's a lot of damage to Frank. Oh, he died. Now that bolt, is that going to catch? That's not even going to catch him. So we have a key. We may get away with it with the treasure chest. 5 coins would be nice. Now if we fail a level, just wait for that to finish. Oh, no, lovely little gold animation there. So we've got 5 coins, keys. So yeah, what I was going to say is if we fail a wave, we've got a health in the top corner here. Now, that doesn't matter so much because the level doesn't reset. Anything that you move around stays where it was when you lost the level. So if you create any potions or any shields, or you pick up a treasure chest, say from the left hand side here, and move it closer to the exit on the right, that will still be there when you go to do the next wave. Unless that's been changed. I don't think it's been changed. Oh, now we've got some interesting things here. So we've got an orc. He actually draws aggro from everyone else. So he becomes the one that's going to get shot. But we also get a vampire. Now, when something dies near him, he gains a health boost. And I think he gains 3 points, I think. So he starts with 25. He's also got speed of 4. Now, Zombaby has speed of 3. Skeleton has speed of 3. But the two Franks are a lot faster. So what we could try and do... Buy a vampire and leave him at the back. So he should spawn behind the skeleton and the Zombaby, and if one of these two dies, he's hopefully in the right place. We'll have to see how that works out. What have we got? We've got an extra archer here. And we have a knight down here, which doesn't really matter. These are in slightly awkward places, but we only need one. So what we'll do is grab this one in the top left. Grab the shield and the coin. Now, I want to avoid this archer as much as possible, so let's go down here, grab this coin, and then make it across. And I think we may just be in range here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe. Oh, poor Frank. Oh, that's not good. So he's now got the shield, but he's going to... I think that may have absorbed one hit, possibly. Okay, so he's made it out with the key. Our skeleton is not looking good. One shot from an archer, which could come from this one. Could be his death. Oh, he's just far enough away. Excellent. So we've got 1 key, 2 coins. That means we're now down to the next level. Oh, we've got a nice selection here. So, can't afford him. But every 2 seconds he will give a speed boost. And the Necro is quite good as well, because every time a creature nearby dies, he will spawn a Zombaby. Now, extremely speed 5. I want another minion just because I feel that we just need a bit more, because this is going to be a horrible round. So let's grab Shroomy. Done shopping. Now, Shroomy is going to sit at the back because he has a higher speed than the vampire. We're going to try and buff this vampire. It's not working quite to plan yet. 2 wizards, but we can skip them down this edge. The knights we can ignore. So the only real issue is this guy. So I think probably the best thing to do, we come across, and if we go up here, we can hoover everything up that we have up the top here. Bring it all the way back. And there's a little, this is a little health potion here. This helps to, it restores some health, basically. Mouse over it, does it tell us? Just says healing potion, doesn't tell us how much. I think it's like 5 points of health it restores. So come on, Frank, you can do it. Hopefully we're not actually going to lose anyone in this match, because really it's just this archer that's going to be dealing damage. Match this round, this wave. Grab the treasure chest, grab a coin. Everyone's at pretty much full health. Wizard does a little bit of damage right at the very end, but... Excellent. 8 coins, 6 minions survive, 2 keys. Oh, the ogre. The ogre is pretty cool because he actually buffs everybody every time he gets hit. However, Diana is also quite useful because as soon as Diana dies, it spawns a Zombaby. So let's grab Diana. Diana is speed 4. I want Diana to go after the skeleton, vampire even. I think that's the best place. So we need 2 more keys. There's one here, right next to the knight. That is a horrible kill zone. Nine damage to get that key. That's just no. That one not so bad. We could grab coin, key, coin, coin, and then bail the same way we did before. I don't really want to go into this corner. It's not worth it for the coins. It's not worth it for the keys. So head across this way. Grab the key. We'll grab the shields as well because this mage and archer combo over here is going to do us some damage. She's going to get to do a lot of damage. We're going to probably be relying on the potions dropped by Frank, I think, as we go through. Okay, Frank actually made it a lot further than I thought he would. Streamy gonna die, Streamy's gonna die. The vampire may have just got a boost. I think he was close enough. Excellent. 3 coins, 1 key. Oh, we've got a lot of options here. Oh, I really want to Zombaba. So when he dies, he would automatically add a zombie. I haven't got a zombie to show you. But so when he dies, he adds a zombie to the deck. Zombies, when they die, add zombabies to the deck. And you can just kind of build an enormous army with them. Yeah, unfortunately, can't afford him. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next wave without... Okay, we're going to have to go through this corner. I don't want to go through the corner. There's an extra knight here, so we've got a very thin corridor here that we need to go through. I'm all the way down here. Probably grab the coins, grab the key on the way back, and then just out. So, between the knights. Grab our coins, grab our key. Dodge the wizards. We're more than likely going to lose both Franks, I think. There we go. We might even lose a lot more than just Franks. Oh, vampire, you can do it. Oh, right at the exit. Unfair. Excellent. 1 key, 3 coins, and 4 minions survived. Next level. Ooh, a chump. And a shaman. Cool. Alright, so let's call it there, because this video is going to drag on for ages otherwise. We've got a few more levels to go. That's floor 5. We're now on floor 5, so that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll just see how things go in the next video.